get into this next section of the video, I just want to make it clear that I am by no means an expert in any of these recovery techniques. I've just found each of these techniques that I'm going to go over to work really well for me personally. Just want to make that clear. Now into the next section of the video. It's a couple days after my games, so I figured I'd go into what I do to help recover after a hard game. So, quick recap of the games. It was nothing spectacular. I PR'd my open stone by a foot, and I broke 30 feet in heavyweight again, and other than that, nothing really spectacular happened. It was a really cold day, and was kind of unable to really get warmed up, but still came away with the first place finish. But anyway, into this, I'm going to go over 3 of the different tools that I like to use for my recovery. During the games, I kind of tweaked my knee, so I'm going to be specifically looking at what I do to help my knee get better and feel better. So, just going to be in kind of ascending order from painfulness, I don't know. But the first thing that I like to use is some sort of roller, whether it's a foam roller or some sort of stick roller like this one. Basically, all I'll do is kind of work the muscles around the knee, work right around the leg, do that for a little bit. On the quad, we'll go underneath to the hamstring and just really work around that. Usually do about anywhere between 10 and 15 passes on the muscle. If I find a spot that really hurts, I'll focus on that mostly. But next, I got this tool for Christmas last year. My brother got it for me, and it has been a spectacular piece of equipment to use in recovery. And all it is a nice car buffer. There are some companies out there selling what is essentially a car buffer and selling it for like, I don't know, $300, $400, where this one is like 20 or 30. So, and it does everything that that super expensive buffer does, and you just spend a hell of a lot less. And you get weird looks from people for using a car buffer in the gym. But it's whatever. So I'll kind of do the same thing as I did with the stick roller. Turn it on. Start with the flat side, just to work the muscle around. Work all those muscles right around the knee. Flat side helps to just warm up everything. Then after that, for a little bit, I'll go into using the edge and really press in, dig into the muscle bed. This acts like almost like a deep tissue massage. There's some spots, like the upper groin for me, that are really tight, and this, using the edge, hurts quite a bit. So I'll usually focus on that area more than the others, just like with the stick roll. Then once I'm done with the quad, I'd usually move on to the hamstring. Not really going to show you that. It's the same thing, same concept. Just working up and down the muscle, find any tight spots, work that. Then, final piece of equipment that I really like to use is Voodoo Floss. If you haven't heard of this before, it's basically a 7-foot piece of rubber, basically a giant rubber band cut in half, and it's kind of the same concept as occlusion training. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the end here, starting below the joint, wrap it around. I'm going to treat it like a knee wrap. Wrap it nice and tight. It should be tighter at the bottom of the wrap, and slowly getting a little bit looser as you go up and around the joint. And kind of tie it off, so it should kind of look like this. So what I like to do with this is move my knee through its range of motion, either by doing just leg extensions like this, or doing squats, doing lunges, doing a deep squat stretch, and just kind of moving my knee around, doing a lunge stretch, just working it through its natural motion. So the concept behind the voodoo floss is to cut off blood flow to the joint, and then move it through its range of motion. And then when you take it off, blood wants to rush back to the joint because it thinks that it's being put into some sort of debilitated state or injured state. So blood is rushing back and bringing all the nutrients to help heal up the scar tissue, make it warmed up, and recover. Alright, so that's kind of what I like to do for some recovery. I'll also do stretches, a lot of the stuff that is earlier in this video, a lot of squats, a lot of static stretching, toe touching, just a bunch of random stuff to help improve my mobility, improve my range of motion, just get blood flowing. That is all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found some of this stuff helpful. If you could, please like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that fun stuff. I really appreciate it. It really helps to grow the channel. But yeah, as always, live Primal.